We are live. Welcome in. What's the date? Saturday, the 8th of February. I don't think I've done a LinkedIn Live update since I was in Indonesia. I remember trying to do one and the audio and the video weren't matching. I remember having some big epiphanies during it, but none of it got captured, which was, I thought, really hilarious. However, a lot has changed since I was in Indonesia last time we checked in. And now I'm currently in Chiang Mai in the north of Thailand. And what an interesting place. What an amazing place. To be fair, I've seen a very small part of it so far, because we came up here to just enjoy a different part of Thailand. We've spent about 2 months in the south of Thailand, on an island called Koh Samui and Koh Phangan, and it's been an incredible few months. This wasn't going to be a travel update, but just to give a little bit of backstory about how I've ended up here. We left New Zealand in October of 2024. So that is roughly, where are we at now? Well, it must have been around this date, actually, the 8th. So we've got November, December, January, February, 4 months. Okay, 4 months on the road. It can be quite challenging sometimes to keep track of when you're on a big journey, where we're at in the journey, but we're at February already, and it's been just incredible. It's, without a doubt, traveling with children is a whole nother level of adaptability, patience. I'm learning a lot of patience. It's really helped us to get clearer about what is really important and how we want to use our time, how we want to work, how we want to live. And that was a big part of why we sold up everything in New Zealand and have gone on our journey of exploring the world, and for our children to see some of these amazing cultures that I'm very inspired. Really, the Indonesian culture is so beautiful, and now coming to Thailand and having a few months here has been just really eye-opening, really helping to bring things into perspective. The way of life here is, I find, a lot calmer. It's a lot calmer. They move in a much more considered, conscious way, I would say. Not so much rushing, but just consistent pace, which I really admire. So it's been a wonderful journey. But since we've been in Chiang Mai, I have been in work mode, and my partner and children have they've been doing more of the exploring and seeing things around the city. I've been in my, I guess, sort of like a little incubator for myself, pulling together this really exciting concept that I feel like I'm just scratching the surface on what's possible. And I'm feeling, the last few months, it's really been in a stage of ideation. So really trying to pull together a whole lot of different elements of what I believe the world is needing more of, especially the working world. Combining this with what is now available to us in terms of the technology capabilities is just mind-blowing. So we've got what the world needs, we've got the ability to do it, drawing in my passions and where I really believe I can be of most service to people, and trying to make it all ultimately bubble together to create better experiences for people at work. Like that's in my mind is the simplest way to put it. is creating better experiences at work. I really truly believe that our work can be a nourishing energy source for us. We can get a lot of energy from our work and really improve the quality of our life when we are happy and enjoying our work. And I am excited to bring this new concept forward because I believe this is going to help support that. So you can see I've been in ideation mode for a few months and building all sorts of things, and there's so much excitement for myself. Now we're at a stage where I'm ready to test, and kind of terrifying because when you are in your own little incubator of ideas, you have your critique can only go so far. The ability to look at the possibilities is limited. So I am ready to start opening up these ideas and getting some real people to test these ideas to see whether or not, is this the concept that I can see that's possible? How might this work? Is this, does this fit well with the problem that I'm trying to solve? So what I'm asking at this point, and I recognize that putting your hand up and saying, yes, I'll join your wait list might feel a little bit nerve-wracking if you have no idea what this is. But for anyone that I've worked with, and a lot of the people that I've worked with are my connections here on LinkedIn, you know me, and that I would only put forward something if I really believed there was value. And there's a little trust element, I guess, involved here of, are you willing to give it a go? All it requires, and this is probably the most important thing for people because this is designed for busy people. So if you are busy, you're probably like, it sounds great, but I don't have any time. I have designed this specifically to make it really easy to fit in with your current workflow and your lifestyle. All you need is 5 minutes a day for 5 days. 5 minutes, so it's 5 by 5. 5 minutes a day for 5 days. This is the commitment that I'm asking for. And what I'll do is each of those 5 days, I'll send you a little video that's under 5 minutes, and you just got to watch that video. That's it. You can even listen to the video. You don't even have to watch it. You can just listen to the audio for 5 minutes for 5 days. That's the commitment that I'm asking for. If that sounds like something you're willing to give a go, I would love to hear from you. In terms of why would I do this, the ultimate goal here is to help people to restore their work-life balance. Now, full disclaimer, your entire work-life balance is likely to not change overnight. This is generally a small gradual process, but this 5 by 5 challenge, I believe, it gives you a high likelihood of really kickstarting some changes in your work-life balance. So this is sort of like a little energy hit to get you into some habits that you want to get into. If you've got some big goals ahead this year, if you are looking forward to your vision and I want to make this happen, it's really, really important, I believe, to have these regular practices where we can actually rebalance and then get back into it. So these little practices are like self-care practices. They're a combination of breath work, movement, journaling, and they can all be done at your desk. No one even needs to know you're doing it. You can just put your little earbuds in, or your big ear muffs, or whatever you've got. You can blast it around the office. But the idea of this is it's something you can do sitting down at your desk, and it's a chance for you to rebalance in under 5 minutes. If you're keen, I would value your support. I've just last night created a waitlist page, so I'll put the link to that below here. This is the first time I've ever created a waitlist. This is a new concept to me, but I'm giving it a go because I want to test if there's interest so I can connect in the next pieces of the journey. And so if you're interested, I'll put the waitlist there. If you have any challenge with the waitlist, you can also just message me direct. and I'll add you onto the wait list. It's like a little VIP list. Who's coming in? Who's going to come in? Who's going to come and test this crazy idea with me? If you're up for it, I'd love your support. And if it's not the right time for you, that's cool as well. We're going to kick it off in March, so you've got a couple of weeks grace to sort of think about it and process that. But if you're keen, I would love your support. Cool. I think that was everything that I was wanting to share. I'd sort of 10 minutes, beautiful, nice little update. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are feeling a little more energized and inspired just in the last few minutes, because I believe if we can continue to energize and inspire each other, then it's a beautiful collective thing. So if you've got any energy or inspiration from today, please just send it on to another person who might be needing that today as well. Yeah, wonderful. I will check back in maybe in another couple of days to let you know how things are going, because this is literally just happening, building the ship as I'm flying it. Yeah, thank you for your support. I just love it. We're giving it a go, live testing. What other way is